How's it? Today is Friday, June 23rd, Marge Friday. Medium large, you know? Kind of like when you're growing up, you get to be a little bit too big for the medium sized shirt, and you're a little bit too small for the large shirt. That's when that intermediary size is perfect. Marge. But yeah, today it was not classic Big Friday. It's going to 90 and 120, and I'm thinking that's not even where I open at anymore. So for me, that's still not quite Big Friday, quote unquote. I guess by my naming convention, it would be Large Friday. But yeah, today's snatches were pretty good. I think I learned some stuff today as far as consistency goes. And then my clean and jerks were terrible. I didn't miss any of them, but they were just not great. I feel like the clean is a lot better than it was leading up to the last meet, but my jerks for some reason today 120. This is the weight I was jerking on Wednesday. Keep in mind, they were just all over the place. On Wednesday I did the single double, like a singular double at 120, and that was very easy. So I thought today's jerks were gonna be easy, but I don't know, man. You'll see it when it gets to it. As far as snatch goes, the thing that I was talking about that I think I learned was I learned how to keep my arms active but not early. It doesn't really happen until I'd say the third rep at 90. And yeah, I mean, it feels a lot better. It feels like I'm able to be quicker under the bar. It feels like I can receive the bar in a better position, and it feels like the bar is closer to me. And as far as it goes, a lot of lifting in the way that I think about it is if it feels better, it's probably is better. But, you know, that's not always true. Whatever. I don't know what to say right now. It's been a very long day. It's really late right now. Um, yeah. So here's 80, then I go 85, and then 90. One thing to note about the way that these look is I didn't actually use any chalk up until I think 90. So this is going to look bad. And that is solely because I couldn't hold on to the bar. And I don't know if it was me being stupid, me being stubborn, or what have you. But yeah, this first snatch at 90 was bad. Second one gets better, and then third up to the fifth is pretty good in my opinion. A little bit better here. And then you'll see on this next one here that sort of difference that I talked about where I'm not really pulling with my arms super early. They're still really they're still active, but they just don't come in early. And then from then on I started doing this elbow shake, which actually I used to do in the past. And I think it just reminds me to keep my arms a little bit looser. Look at how good that was. That was a snatch that I was proud of. I not very positive all the time, but that was one that I could get behind. If I snatched like that all the time, that would be great. This one was not as good as that fourth one. That did throw my hips a little bit forward and caused me a little bit to be a little bit further back. And actually, because I made all five of my snatches, I gave myself a little bonus snatch at 95. A little bit behind the bar, especially as a receiving position, but I think that was pretty good. I think that if I'm able to be consistent at 95, maybe next week, I don't know if that's what we're going to do next week, but if I'm able to be consistent, then I think we are moving in the right direction with technique wise. Clean jerks after that 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 20, 20, 20. I don't do any bonuses on the clean jerk because I was dying. So that's a important note to think about. It felt like for the jerks today, something that was happening on Wednesday as well. It felt like my feet were sliding. I don't know if that's true, but it felt like every time I went for the split, my right foot would slide a little bit. So here's 100. This one felt really weird. And then this 110, this is a lot better than the 100 was. Feel really solid on that clean. Timing on the jerk was a little bit weird, but I think overall that was a pretty good attempt and pretty good lift. And then first set at 120. Yeah, I did mention cleans were okay today. I don't think my upper back was hating me per se, but some of them were a little bit better than others. Honestly, I think of all the clean jerks, that was probably the best one at 120. You'll see why. Maybe the last one's the best one. I don't know. The last one's definitely not the best one. I remember why. But this jerk I take for a ride, I believe, off of the camera, and actually do that one more time afterwards. Oh, look at Brian. What's up, dude? Here is my third attempt here. Clean was probably better than the first and second one. As far as I'm just literally looking at my ability to stay connected to the bar and not let it crash down on me. Oh, this one's even further forward. My toes are off of the platform. But as far as clean goes, again, I'm just looking at my ability to maintain tightness in the receiving position. Like that one was good. And I don't get crashed down on and I don't get killed. This jerk is a little bit of a press out. I think on my right arm. Blake. Last clean jerk. This is the worst clean by far. Talking about that thing that staying connected to the bar, it does not happen on this one. Alright, the little bounce at the bottom is because I'm not allowing my body to catch the bar in the proper position, so I have to readjust before I'm able to push up. That was the best jerk though. Maybe I do need to make the clean hard so that I can jerk better. I don't know. It's just all bad all over the place. Moved into front squats, and I didn't think I was gonna have enough time to front squat today, but I rushed through them, and I don't know if that was a good idea. So it's 12:41 on the clock here. So 60, 100, and we're going for 130 for a single. Started at 12:41. So 12:44 at my top set. My down sets are 10% down, so 117. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah, I'm mad lightheaded and I'm like starting to shake here. I can't breathe, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna finish any of my front squats, but we end up finishing them here. And I do a set of four on this one. But it's not even 10 minutes after warming up for my front squats here, where I'm in my down sets, deep in my down sets. Here's my last one. I feel a little bit lightheaded on this one as well. Take a look at this. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to try to stand up here. Yeah, I'm super close to passing out. Or at least feeling lightheaded and starting to shake. Crazy, right? Yeah, after that, finished off with some pull-ups and then my hanging leg raise for a little bit of abs. I'm actually not lifting tomorrow, so that'll be all for this week. Yeah, that's it'll be a great thing to train again. Like a full 5 day week next week. So yeah, that's it for today and this week. Thank you for watching. Shoots.